Hi everyone, greetings. I am Eric with Your Essential Practice. Today we're going to do a simple rune reading for Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be a very busy weekend for all of us, I understand, right? Even busy for me. My youngest son graduates high school tomorrow. So, yay! Celebrations all around, and then Memorial Day, and then a lot of people consider that as National Barbecue Day. I have no idea why. Um, it's like the unofficial start for summer, so I figured let's go ahead and do a rune reading for that. First, let's go ahead and use the handy dandy spirit bowl to cleanse the space for the reading. 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. All right, let's get this going. For those of you wondering what the runes are made out of, it's a precious stone. It is originally found by natives in Canada. It's called labradorite. The natives thought the northern lights were trapped in the stone, so they tried releasing the northern lights by breaking the stone. It's a very spiritually, powerfully protective stone. For past influences, we have needs and delays, longing. Notice how this path is blocked. Okay, this is indicative of a lot of complications due to lack or feelings of lack of abundance. Could be literally physically, financially, spiritually, lack of teamwork. I like to call it now this, because the rune is called Nothis, and your patience is required, of course, during these times, but this could be a difficult learning situation from the past, right? Control, forces outside of your control, I should say, and disruptions. For present influences, kind of goes in hand with a recent reading that I did. We have the Divine Masculine rune. Okay. Some other runes might not have these X's, and it might just have a diamond in the middle. All right, this is Ingwa's successful conclusions, personal development, and relief. The Divine Masculine is embodied in this rune. So your present influences, a lot of us have been healing those Divine Masculine energies and getting going, getting out of our stuck pattern, right? Getting out of our stuck feelings and getting that forward momentum going with that present influence, okay? Future actions are harvest, success after trial. Jara is a beautiful rune because it's not reversible, right? You look at it either way. It's the sowing and reaping. See, this is the sowing, successful sowing of the seed. This is the harvest that comes after. Okay. And Jara is also rewards for past efforts. It could be justice. Like I said, success after trial. This is future actions right here. So as you're being called to harvest what you have planted, or what you know, the seeds that you know that you've started. You're being called to bring that all into fruition, to pick it up and show the world, right? For the action taken for the best outcome, this is Wunjo. This is the flag, the clan flag, right? Also the letter P. Wunjo is teamwork and cooperation and all those awesome energies that come with victory, joy, lasting emotional happiness. So your action taken for the best outcome, right, is to be happy. I've heard it recently put that it's not happening to me, it's happening for me. And if we change that little perspective, right, that little tweak, we can choose our tasks to look at them a different way, instead of, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. I get to do this, I get to do that, I get to pull out of all these things that I've been planting and show them with the world. My victory, my success. Look at how far I've come, everybody. You get to do that. And how exciting is that? This weekend, a lot of family togetherness, right? A lot of graduates this weekend. I know I'll be going with this tomorrow myself. And that's just so beautiful. So beautiful. For the feelings and emotions related to this, we have our lasting legacy. And so Althala is heritage, ancestral wisdom, home, possessions. What cultural beliefs and standards are we passing down? What faith? What practices, right? This is also a spiritually rooted and well-structured process that is being exhibited. So for a lot of us who are having the graduates and that family togetherness coming up here very soon this weekend, or if you're watching it this weekend right now, or you need a break from the family and you're watching this, you are doing very well in looking at this with your victory and looking at your legacy. This is a very healthy thought process, okay? Rather than being egotistical and self-centered about it, we're looking at what the future, what we're passing down, okay? What's recently taken place with the teamwork is leaving a lasting legacy. Possible problems that could be arising with this. This is the bull, or the, I want to call it the ox all the time, but it is a bull. This is very earth energy. This is about vitality, natural healing. So some complications as far as strength or your life force or your determination could be going. Uruz is very stubborn energy, right? I like to think of this as like our earth signs, right? Like Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, very firm in what they're doing, very in our minds and in our our physical world with this. So the problems that could be arising could be some of that ego energy sneaking in, and that pride. Pride is a slippery slope. the ego energy anyway can get mixed in with this very easily. A lot of people who are healed say, oh yeah, F this, I'm over that person. And that is in itself an ego energy, right? To look at this in a healthy way would be, I get to heal. I get to move on. I get to celebrate this legacy. For future outcome, this is identity. Humankind, mankind. These are clan flags opposing each other. So it could be manas is interdependence, collective potential. Future outcome is a more firm sense of identity. More of that collective sense of belonging. We come out of our needs realizing and successfully planting seeds, healing that divine masculine to harvest and have that success after trial. Right here with that teamwork, success, and joy with our legacies. So this is all very good, everybody. Just be mindful that your ego energies and your health is being looked after. A lot of you might overdo it this weekend. Alcohol's a slippery slope, I'm telling you. But if we keep in check all of this, which isn't much, right? It's just minding where our heart and our mind spaces are. We can get caught up in our physical world and in our ego energies and get that wrapped up into spirit a little too much. We have a tendency to do that. But if our divine masculine is healed, we will have that successful harvest. All right. The outcome is amazing. We have a stronger sense of self, a stronger sense of wholeness, identity, community. Many of us are growing our spirit tribes. I'm going to pull a chakra token to see what little practice we can work on after I pull the spirit cards. So right now, I'm just blindly look here. Here's the throat chakra again. We just did that one. Okay. I'm gonna take a look here and let's go with this one. Solar plexus. Beautiful. So that gut health, that gut feeling, instincts, that brain is our man brain. We have different energy centers in our bodies, and our guts also referred to as our third brain, or as our physical brain, our man brain, not our spiritual brain, but this is more in line with this, the physical, right? That's why a lot of people work on healing that chakra. It's because that intuition center is also in there. Intuition kind of works with all of it. So spirit cards, for clarification, this is the card of adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. I'm going to read a little bit about that, and then we'll go over that, then we'll do the fairy cards, and then we'll go over this solar plexus chakra healing. A couple little techniques that we can do to work on that. So, adversity, let's look in here. No one ever said life was going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so that you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity, and then the next hurdle won't seem so daunting. Adversity is an opportunity for you to reach out to your soul family. You're not alone in this time of challenge. If you need help, others are waiting to offer assistance. This test may come into your life to teach you to receive rather than to give. Very, very nice. All right, nefarious messages. For a little clarification, this is for this holiday weekend. For those of you waiting on your astrological rune readings, this coming week, promises, promises. You can hold me to it. Bug me in those comments. Say, hey, where's my reading? If you'd like a personal reading, or if you'd like a topic of a reading, please leave a comment below. Start a discussion. I'll join in, right? Or if you want a personal reading, you can contact me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com. All right, fairies, let's have a message. Sometimes these cards, I don't know. If you've seen my other readings so far, you know that these cards are cheeky. This one wants to come up. Dietary change. Improve your diet. Your life will also improve. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So some of you might be overdoing it this weekend, needing that gut health check. Pay attention to that possible problem with your vitality. Okay? Don't get stuck in that ego. Do it for the greater good. And then you'll have your sense of self with your community, with your family, your spiritual tribe, or your literal family, your congregation, right? Solar plexus is one of my favorite chakras. I just love the color yellow. So for that, go ahead and we can do 528 hertz for the healing sounds, right? So that's a specific frequency. 528 hertz also, it restructures DNA. It's one of the miracle tones, it's called. It's also called one of the love frequencies. But 528 hertz is a very, very significant frequency. So it can really go good with almost any meditation. But with the sacral chakra, that is the solfeggio tone. So solar plexus chakra, that is the solfeggio tone, 528 hertz. The mudra, or hand position, a mudra is a Sanskrit word for a hand position. So just as we have energy centers in our hands, right? We can position hands in certain ways to affect more change. So if we place our palms face up on the thighs and touch the tips of the thumbs and index fingers and ring fingers together, straightening through the pinky and middle fingers, right? This is the mudra for the solar plexus. So having your hand in this particular position, and the sound of the mantra for the solar plexus is RAM, Ram. We can close our eyes, 528 hertz playing, and simply repeat Ram, Ram, Ram. And almost immediately, just then, I felt that a little buzz go straight through my body and into my belly, which is right where it is, right about where your diaphragm is, where you breathe in from your stomach. That's right about where you want to be, maybe just a hair lower. Okay. Thank you with all my heart for joining me today. I am Eric with Your Essential Practice. Have a safe and blessed holiday weekend, everybody. And stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. That way you won't miss the astrological rune readings that are coming out this coming week. Again, there we are. Straighten those pinky and middle fingers, right? I'm not flipping you off, I promise. Okay, and put these on your thighs, right? Ram. Solar plexus. Focus on that this weekend. Don't overdo it, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.